Today we're going to talk about cole crops. Cole crops are a cool season crop, and it's the cabbage family, so it includes cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kale. These flats were transplanted out of a flat like this, and each one gets separated and put into a pack. So each has its own separate space to put its roots. Just pop out, you plant it. It's a good root system, nice, healthy. And the soils, we'll make sure we water it before we put it out in the ground, so that like the first week or so, that if we don't get a rain, it's enough moisture to maintain the plant. And lettuce. Lettuce can take -7 temperature, so it could have went out last week or the week before. We had -3 last night. So shallots. This is like a little gourmet onion. I'm going to transplant them in groups of 3s. The onion only gets about the size of a silver dollar. Dutch sets. This little onion that's been grown, you'll get it before you'll get the onions that we started from seed. And like you get that onion in a month, eh? For a green onion. Because it was such a cold season, we had to build a few greenhouses. So I bought a bender from Johnny Seeds. It's a company down in the States. And it's just a little thing that fastens on a table. And I use 1-inch electric conduit, and you bend it on the table and fasten the two together and pass along the base with 2x4 and one along the top. And it's a simple structure that this one's going to be moved. I built it in 16-foot spaces. 4 people will just pick it up and move it into the garden eventually. This is radish sprouts. This was grown for one of my restaurants. It's very easy, just inch of dirt. I recycled a peach container. The sprouts grow in about 1 week. It grows from being seeded like that to that right there. Here we have pepper transplants. These were about 7 weeks old. They should be going out next week, which will be around the 1st of June. That's perfect right there. It takes off faster when it's transplanted. This is a seed bed. There's a heater in the end. We can raise the temperature to about 85 degrees. And for germinating, like this is zucchini and squash. It gets the seed out of the ground within, this was planted like last week. So it gets them out of the ground very fast. And by starting them now, like usually squash won't be planted until middle of June in the garden. You'll get it a month early. If I didn't have my greenhouse set up, I would be buying transplants, probably what you can't even get yet, so it'll be another 2-3 weeks. And with no protection outside, you're at least, gonna be the middle of June before you could safely put anything out. This way we'll get 2 weeks early. I've been keeping the temperature very warm in here. As you can see, it must be 90 degrees. So hopefully it'll speed the growth up and we'll keep them going. Okay, this is a raised bed, not too high, but this was heavily manured, fertilized, and we added lime, and then it was rotavated by Ray right there. And that's the beginning of our season. We start in the middle of May, which is really late, it's like 2 weeks late, but at least we've got going here, and next time you come back you should see everything growing good.